Alright. So this is it. Damn it. Alright, so this is it. I think it's three more trophies. And then it's the 10,000 platinum. Now, we shall see if this is 10,000. Again, it would make sense because it is a game that I played since the 80s. And again, I'm not one for milestones. I don't really reserve, as you know, games for milestones. But this means to me, it doesn't mean to you. It has some special significance. Again, it doesn't have to make sense to you. It has to make sense to me. So, if I'm happy with this being the 10,000 platinum, then that's my choice. Again, I grew up playing this stuff. So, this being a 10,000 platinum would make sense to me. Okay? I updated the PlayStation profiles. And, hold on. And we are at 9999 right now. Let me reset this. Hold on. 9999 right now. So, get you in the corner. They get you in the corner. I decided to do a later level right now. Because I feel that the later level was easier than the level I was trying to do. For some reason. Ah, damn. I gotta practice this level. I missed one there. Alright, it's highly possible that this is gonna be the 10,000 platinum. Highly possible. Hopefully it is an all day, because I do plan on getting more platinums besides the 10,000. I will have a victory slice of pizza. Again, you guys probably don't understand why I canceled making a big deal out of the 18 platinums. And again, what K-Rain said makes perfect sense. You know, like saying how competition is always every day. So like, why would I fuck it up to do a 10,000 platinum? Like, why would I, not get platinums for days, and then listen to people on TikTok and then try to... I don't need to prove shit, really. Like, these people making comments, I don't think people understand. I don't like bullying. I've always said it, and I don't cater to these people. Like, this is my thing. Like, you want to keep bashing me when I keep telling you, and you want to keep bashing me, and you want to just sit there and be a lazy fuck? Okay. You know what? I'm going to get my platinums. I'm going to be number one and kiss my ass. I don't need, like, these people are talking to me like they are customers and I'm their waitress. Like, I don't serve you. I don't need to serve you, okay? And, I don't belong on TikTok. You don't belong on YouTube. I've heard it my whole life. You don't belong here. You don't belong there. Who the fuck are these people, honestly? And even like people like, you're not talking about Doctor Who. I'm not talking about Doctor Who because there was nothing to talk about. I'm not like people think, because I was bullied and shit like that with Doctor Who, that I'm afraid to talk. Let me tell you something. I've been doing this for years, right? No group is going to bully me out of stop making videos. I may get annoyed and shit, but that's disgusting to think that somebody could fucking bully someone's voice or silence someone's voice. And before anything happened in the news, people were trying to harass me and just... They've bashed me every which way known to man that they could possibly bash me. And I don't owe them a damn thing. And that's what I was thinking. Like, why am I thinking I have to cater to them? I'm going to get the AAA Platinums, and then they're going to regret it. But I don't need to do it like we're 18. Not that 18 we're going to be all AAA. But like Unknown said, if you're going to do 18 AAAs, you're not going to do it in a couple of days. It's going to take you like a month or something, maybe. So, like, why would I fucking hold 18 platinums and then people getting all these platinums a day? And again, I really could give a shit if, honestly, that the PlayStation, the Platinum is a milestone. And I know people are like, you gotta get a big one, you gotta get one. I really, me and some of my friends that are like getting them, we get thousands all the time. It doesn't mean shit. Like the 10,000 Platinum doesn't mean shit compared to the 5th Platinum I got, honestly. Yeah, it's a number, but I could get higher. I could get 20,000. Like, it's not, like, to me, it's not, and I'm just, you know what? I'm just fucking up because I'm not paying attention. But then you only get 10,000. All right, but then you only get 20,000. So, like, I don't see it that way. But I am going to make this one something that means something to me. But to me, not to you, to me. This game, to me, if I didn't Platinum Pac-Man, this would have been Pac-Man, like original Pac-Man. Means something to me, guys. Doesn't have to mean it to you. I have to be happy at the end of the day. And if I'm not happy, then I'm not going to get platinums, or I'm not going to do what I got to do. And again, I'm glad I got to comment to Russell T. Davies as I did in the past. And I'm glad that he liked my stuff. About, I was like, it's not too, I told him it's not too late for the Christmas special. They know it's not too late. They know they could do it if they really wanted to. So, like, I sent a message to my source with Doctor Who. I said, I'm not afraid to talk about Doctor Who. And I'm like, I sent him a message. I said, you called me on a conference call. You called me on a conference call to explain to me that even though they're partners with Disney, they can go and do a special and it wouldn't be a violation of contract. Because that was my concern, is that if they did an episode without Disney paying for it and they're under contract with Disney, would it be a violation of contract? Would it be that they wouldn't be allowed to do that? And he informed me 100% no, they can do a special, pay for it, and still be in contract and still Disney approving, you know, their thing, and it would not affect the relations. It would not be a disrespect. It would not be a thing. They would understand that they promised and they needed to get a special out, and they don't want to ruin their brand, and it would not affect them in the least. It would not destroy the contract. It would not piss them off. So if the BBC wanted to, this is what he told me, then they would. So I sent them the text message, my source, and I said, that's what you told me, bro. So why can't they do it? Why can't they do it? Why can't they just do a special, a Christmas special? You explain away that Billy Piper's Rose Tyler or Bad Wolf, you know, maybe the Metacrisis doctor, something happened and he was dying or something, or they were fighting the Daleks in there, or there's Daleks there or something, or whatever, and the Metacrisis doctor needed the doctor's help. Like, you know, and then you do a prequel, and then, you know, or like, and she appears at the end and she goes to transfer, and then now the doctor is stuck in that universe or something. Like, very easy. You don't need to, or you don't even need to dress it. You could just do the 14th Doctor. But anyway, that was my point, and that's why, you know, I know Russell was getting his award for television contribution, and great. Like, honestly, if you really think, if you're going to believe all these people that don't know jack shit about Doctor Who, that they saying it's a pause, that they got sources the BBC are done, they don't know shit on a shingle. They have nobody in the field. But all these people have been talking out of their ass for so long, and then trying to bully me off the platform because I get it right most of the time. And then have a whole group that was not even, like, they said nothing to say how their group was wrong for attacking me while they're silent, and they're aware of it. They're aware of it. So the amount of harassment I got just changed my attitude towards certain things, right? Where I don't owe a fucking thing to those people. If my fans love me, great. I'll do shit. I'll try to, like, make you happy and everything. But, you know, and I understand my fans really wanted me to do something that was memorable. Well, yes, this is memorable. This is memorable to me. I'm caving, but I really feel I don't have to, you know? I really feel it bother them if they didn't do a 10,000 platinum. Me, I could give a shit if it's a special thing, because it's just all about, do I respect the number that Bloodborne is more than an anniversary number? Yeah, because I feel that the number makes you lazy. That unless, my philosophy is, unless, like, this generation wants everything handed to them, right? So unless it's a monumental milestone platinum, they won't look at it because it's easy for them. So if I do 10,000 platinums, they're not going to look at platinum number 3,784 or whatever it was that Bloodborne was. They're going to want it to be an anniversary milestone. And no, you scroll up and down. This is what I said, people on TikTok. You scroll up and down and you look and you see. Not that, oh, the big AAA platinum has to be a milestone. I am totally against that. Because, again, it's got to come natural. It's not planned. I'm getting it because I'm going through platinums like water. So, yes, I'm caving with this. I am, and I'm against everything I stand for. I'm doing this. But, you know, ultimately, the reward would be, okay, Galaga is the 10,000 platinum. But I honestly, if you ask me, I could give a shit what the milestone is, because I don't want this generation to be lazy. I don't want them to overlook a AAA platinum because it's not an anniversary platinum. To make it easy for the public is absolutely absurd. That I gotta, like, only AAAs I gotta do, let's say, because they won't even look at it. And think about it. This is the way people are. They will look at the 10,000 platinum, but they won't look at the other platinums. They'll look at the 5,000, the 1,000, the 2,000, but they won't look at 980. They won't look at anything else, and that's not right. I get these platinums, they should look through the whole entire list instead of making stupid comments like, oh, you know, by my calculations, you would have to play for 20 years. No, 5 years. Less than 5 years trophy hunting, okay? 5 years. Like, purely trophy hunting. 5 years. Yeah, I kicked everybody's ass in 5 years mostly. Yeah. 5 years, okay? So don't tell me anything. Don't tell me, like, shit. Honestly. Don't tell me shit. You don't give me these fucking calculations that I need to do, like, fucking, you know, this amount of platinums and shit, this amount of, and I like, they're all talking out of their asshole. This generation, like, these kids trying to do calculations on fucking platinums and how it's possible. How about you don't sleep one fucking day and you get like 105? They don't think outside the box. They don't. I could get like fucking 1 platinum the whole week, and on the 7th day get 104 platinums, and then it's just like same thing every week. I could just scratch my ass the whole goddamn week, and that one day I could get like 100 platinums, just because. And that's why I said in the video, people don't understand what I meant. People didn't understand what I meant. Like, you could have that one strong day of gaming, and then the rest are shit. And you're still top. I even said, like, with no effort. But if I actually applied 100% every single day, and if I became the meme, like they say, that I'm a loser playing 24/7, not sleeping, the world would be, I would be #1 in the world, and no one would ever touch me if that was the case. Because I would be getting, like, ridiculous amounts of platinums a day. Ridiculous. And you would never, ever, ever, if Matrixlord212 gave 100% every goddamn day, you would never be able to beat him. Me. You would never be able to beat me. If I was 100% every day, you would never be able to beat me. Just like anybody. Just like, say, Rocky or some shit. Boxing or whatever. You would never be able to do it. If I got like fucking 50 a day, every goddamn day, I'm impossible. So don't tell me your calculations. Don't tell me what's possible. I always believed since I was a kid in what Han Solo said. Never tell me the odds. Because I don't fucking believe it. I don't believe statistics. I don't believe it. I grew up on all that wonderful sayings. I learned all my favorite quotes, my favorite sayings from my movies. With great, in the comic books too, with Spider-Man, with great power there must also come great responsibility. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. That's Back to the Future. Like, I adapted everything. Everything that makes me me is from my comics, Doctor Who, my movies, everything I love. Everything I like, and it's a composite of what makes me me. So I want this generation to stop being lazy. I want this generation to stop making my biggest thing that I don't like that people do is you don't do your research. You open your mouth and and it's one thing making a mistake, granted, but to flat out be so ridiculous when it comes to your posts that I'm a loser, and to put down my health, and to put down everything about me, and to try to say that this is what a loser looks like, guys, because he did all these achievements. That shit would have never flew in the 80s. People would have never made fun of me in the 80s if I did the same thing I did then now. If there was a trophy system then. No one would make fun, because at the time, everybody was gamers in the 70s and 80s. Everybody became a gamer. Everybody. Nowadays, you could do different things, but back then, during the craze, no one would make fun of me for getting many trophies. Nobody would make fun of me. Nobody. Absolutely not. Everybody's all privileged with their mommy and daddy money. Nobody wants to do shit for themselves. Not people do, some people do, but it's like I work hard. I worked hard my whole entire life. What? So some punk behind a keyboard is going to tell me that I'm a loser? Some schmuck from overseas is going to fucking tell me I'm a shitty writer, or I'm a fucking... Get the fuck out of here. These losers, get the fuck out of here. People are going to look at my work history. You got to be pretty fucking pathetic if you're going to look up my work history and you're going to try to defame me and stop me from doing shit in your life. And that was because of talking about Doctor Who, mind you. I fucked up there, by the way. I haven't spoke out in a long time. And you know what? Part of me was just... I was just exhausted. Exhausted going... With all the harassment I got, going to the police. Making claims with YouTube. And the good thing that came from it is I met somebody, and he put me on his podcast because I accidentally, a video that I approved of them using my content, I must have flagged everything to stop the trolls, and they gave him a strike, and then I got it removed for him. But he put me on his podcast, and I had a wonderful time. The Nostalgia Pod Blast. Chance put me on, it was really nice. But I was so exhausted, just emotionally drained, that my view of the world, I got dark. I got really, really dark. And I'm like, you know what? I need to go dark because I don't like the way I'm feeling. I don't like the way these people are making me feel inside. They're making me as dark as them. And I was just like really in a bad place. I mean, the amount of effort that somebody took to make AI of my dead parents, and then some schmuck, honest to God, to bring my children, who are not children, they're adults, into any stupid personal fucking battle. All right? And again, I'm just going to say flat out, somebody didn't apologize for that, but I don't forget that shit. Okay? And it's one more of a fucking lowlife that goes after someone's fucking family or children or dead parents, and a whole group doing that from overseas related to one person. I got such fucking hatred for those people that you have no idea the amount of hatred that I had for those people. You have no idea what I was thinking in my head. You have no idea that people every single day was messing with me. Every single day. And I was not helpless, by the way. But I had to step away. I had to step away. And the biggest thing I can tell you is, you have a voice, you use a voice. And what we've learned past fucking week is that this generation, as evil as they were to me, or these people in this world, not necessarily from that generation, are so fucking evil and disgusting. The people in this world today, 2025, are so fucking evil. Maybe they don't see themselves as evil, but they're so fucking evil that they assassinated somebody for speaking. And again, that didn't happen to me, thank God, but it could have. It could have. And what was it going for? Doctor Who? Talking about Doctor Who? These people did everything but assassinate me. okay? And they tried to break me inside. So I am all about free speech. I am all about having a voice. If you have a debate and you lose the argument, you don't kill the person, okay? And these people that did that, I am so disgusted. And honestly, they are fucking lucky that I deleted my Twitter. I deleted my Facebook, not because of seeing anything. Not at all. It's because my phone sucks and I can't fucking upload shit because I ran out of memory. So like, that is the only reason that I did not see what people were posting. I did not see the disgusting assholes. And then when I, honestly, the way I looked at it, when I did go on and I saw it, well, I'm like, well, it's too fucking late to tell these people they're fucking assholes because it's like days ago that they said that. So, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's the pattern I gotta look at. So I need to get it off my chest. I need to get it off my chest that I am a person like you're a person, and I am allowed to do TikToks, and I am allowed to do YouTube, and I am allowed to write books, and I am the nut that worked 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I was the guy that worked 5 jobs. I could have lost my girlfriend for the amount of overwork that I did, okay? I could have lost my girlfriend. My girlfriend could have said, hey, I'm done. You're not spending time with me, okay? I worked 5 fucking jobs at one point in time, okay? And I told you, I don't care. As long as I made money, I didn't give a fuck if I was picking up dog shit. Right? But I'm not going to have any motherfucker tell me at any time that I'm a lazy fuck, that I don't work. You want to put down my fucking teeth. You want to make that I'm dying. That cocksucker on Twitter, what are you, Sam? Sam out there? Mr. D. Mayor? Going and telling everybody I had cancer? He still tried to start shit on September fucking 6th. And I had my thing deleted. I didn't even know. He kept fucking tagging me and shit, but I had my Twitter deleted. So that prick doesn't have a voice unless he's talking about me. And he's always been a fucking flip-flopper. So fuck you, Sam, that you fucking were on everybody's podcast and then you try to go with who you think is popular for the week. And fuck you to all those other assholes that they want to follow me now, too. Some of them unblocked me and shit. Okay. Should have fucking apologized, is what you should have did. You should have apologized, honestly. I would have respected you at least. But no. I got nothing. I got silence. I mean, yeah, the harassment stopped, but there was no fucking apology whatsoever. But to tell you the truth, there should be. There should be, because I'm a dick, and I'm a nut. And I don't forget. And I'm going to be a real asshole at some point in time. So I would apologize. If you fucked up with me, I would apologize. I could apologize if I called somebody a word and it wasn't right, but people should apologize. Say, hi, I am so-and-so, and I was wrong, and I apologize. I was a man to do it. And yes, I like peace, but I don't cave to people. If I do wrong, I do wrong. But bringing my son into shit, going after my son when, like, he was going to be the leader of my group, and I was going to leave Doctor Who, and then you fucking troll him, and you go after him? Did you want me out of the... I mean, I was leaving, stupid fucks. And you went after him, and what did that tell you? Now I'm back in the picture. What did I tell you? I was leaving talking about Doctor Who. People so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Don't get it. They want me to shut up, but then I'm leaving and they don't fucking get it. And their own egos. They're like, let's go after his son. Well, big fucking mistake, motherfuckers. So, again, like, I'm done. I am done with that shit, alright? I am here to stay. I'm going to be doing my YouTube videos. I'm going to be doing my TikToks. I'm going to be doing my podcast. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I don't want to hear this bullshit about my health. My health is so bad. Yeah, okay. And then the only job you think is working, unloading a truck. Listen, grunt. All right, I did it all. From physical manual labor to fucking using my brain and writing articles. So don't tell me what working is. I could basically sit home and write articles and make $1,000. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No idea what working is. All types of fucking work. I had 5 jobs at one point, right? 5 jobs. One job, I ran an entire fucking mall. Another job, I was in the medical field doing surgeries occasionally a week, right? Assisting. Another job, I was like a PR person for a company trying to build their brand, word of mouth, talkative, like getting people to sign up to be members, right? Another job, writing fucking articles. Writing articles. $25 make for a picture, $75 for the article. If I do a couple articles a month, I can make $500, I can make $1,000. And then my other job, my 5th job, I cleaned rat fucking cages and hamster cages and snake cages and parakeet cages, and I sold pet products. I worked in the pet land, and I cleaned shit. I cleaned the animals. I cleaned the fucking floors. I mopped the fucking floors. I swept the fucking floors. I rang up customers. Did I give a shit about appearance? No, because it made me the fucking money to pay for books that I wanted to do and other different things and paid for the bills. So I don't give a fuck picking up shit and cleaning shit because I busted my fucking ass. I busted my ass, and I was proud of it. I didn't give a fuck what people had to say, because at the end of the day, all my bills were paid. I don't care. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like cleaning fucking, taking the rats out of the fucking thing. I hated that. When I was a district manager years ago, we didn't have animals in my old company. And I was against having animals because I was afraid that people didn't know how to take care of the animals, right? Working for Petland, yes, there were experts. They knew how to take care of the animals. But there's some animals I did not like. I did not like snakes, like Indiana Jones, and I did not like rats. And I got bit by a hamster when a hamster got out, and I went to pick him up, and he bit me. And that fucking shit hurt like a motherfucker. So no, I was always a tropical fish type of guy. And I'm just giving you my history about stuff, but it makes no sense about the 10,000 platinum. If this is part of who I am, not just a gamer, but everything else. So when I want to make money, I do everything. Everything. There's no shame. There's no shame in making money. There's a shame in refusing to try. You should be ashamed if you don't try. Me making YouTube videos, me making an income on YouTube, I tried. I fucking tried. Me making money from articles that I wrote and taking pictures and making articles and like making money from that, I tried. Unloading trucks, I tried. Being a manager, I tried. You can't tell me fucking anything. None of these kids can. All right, now I'm not backed by a company I'm not backed by a major company to pay for my teeth, okay? I mean, I'm like, everything stopped. And again, to get a new medical coverage, I got an actual thing, it's gonna take time. I have a shitty one right now. Shitty dental. But it doesn't make me a horrible person because my fucking teeth were falling out. It's called what I had. What I suffered from that can't be cured. Like people are making fun of that. Do you think people choose, hey, to be having to live by having sugar. I didn't fucking, it wasn't like the narrative that they created was, oh, he eats so terrible. That's what happened to him. That's not what happened to him. I had my doctor was concerned because I almost died because the hospital almost killed me because they thought I was diabetic and they stopped my sugar and I almost died because I had the opposite of that. My doctor stepped in and was like a parent yelling at me. You could have died. Your body is a different composition. It requires sugar. Why do you think you saw all the time that there was Cokes back there? It was this shit. It was like a small percentage in the world that my body had needed that. I couldn't get off that. And then certain things happened with me when my body changed again. But I'll tell you, I still have that, though. I still have that, a lesser degree, but I still have it that my body requires sugar at times. So I can't cut out sugar all the time because I will die. But people don't get that. They just want to make comments like they're an expert and they know what the fuck they're talking about. And an example to that is that people were trying to make it like they're experts. Even today, the body has not been mapped out 100% where they're finding new organs. Why is that? Because they're not thinking outside the box. The ego that they know everything about the body and then they're finding a new organ in 2025 that they didn't know existed before. How could you not know? How could you not know? So no, I don't think that doctors have all the answers too, or that they all 100% know what they're doing either. I don't. I think there's always room to learn. And that's why people don't know anybody's medical history really, or can't diagnose me really. Judging me, I'm a horrible person, my teeth are falling out. I had a medical condition. You're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind. And you're like, oh, why didn't he get his teeth done? Because I want to pay my rent. That's why. I want to pay my rent. That's why. That's why the teeth don't get done. Don't make it like, oh, you bought a video game. No. I want to pay my rent. I want to pay with my lights. I want to pay my cell phone. That's why my teeth ain't getting done. Fucking idiots. Why aren't you fixing your teeth? People that fucking live with mommy and daddy. The way you fix your teeth. Like, he's unemployed, guys. Yeah, okay, schmuck. Spent fucking hundreds of dollars on fucking video games. I'm unemployed. Now, mind you, I don't have $45,000 or $50,000 to do my teeth. No, not right now. Will I ever? Yeah, I will, actually. I will. Could you just fucking... No, it doesn't work. So this rant was coming a long time, guys. Sorry. This rant was coming a long time. I've been disrespected, and people really did wrong by me. And that mentality of all the shit I've been through, you honestly think I give a fuck about 10,000 platinum? Not really, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna get to 10,000 platinum. It's gonna be memorable to me. But going forward, don't expect me to reserve platinums, because I want you to look through my platinum list. I don't want to make it easy for anybody. I want people, if people are going to mouth off, even on air, on YouTube videos, and bash me, I want them to be embarrassed then, where they didn't look at all the platinums and they find all the stuff that I get, and then I could rip them to shreds in a response. I'm just so sick of what people have become. I'm just so sick. And it's not a sign of weakness not responding. It's just a sign of healing. I needed to heal. And I have healed. Not memorizing patterns. It's all about patterns and patience. That poor guy. That poor guy that got killed for talking. For talking. For talking. Didn't do anything they said he did. Was not a racist. Was not anything. And you got people that are just so fucking dumb. Saying shit. Like, if I didn't have that thing with Sharon about the deal breaker in this relationship, I would fucking run for office and because, you know, I just would love to change the laws and change things and just fucking, I put a stop to all this shit. Ridiculous. I mean, I'm not saying my leader is not, like, that's running our country. He is. But I would do the same thing he's doing. Fix this country. Because there needs to be an awakening. Again, they're not doing anything. I would just, the fact that people are getting away with harassment too, I would make sure every company, YouTube, Facebook, everybody, they cut that shit out. Even Elon Musk with the Twitter, with the X, they make it easy for people to harass. There's a difference between free speech and there's a difference with harassment, and I don't think people understand that. And there's also a thing with playing too good, because now I only left one thing up there to attack my ship. He's still not doing it. Don't get me wrong, I like things being quiet. I like that there's peace. But there's peace after someone spent so long trying to destroy me, and I don't forget it. Anyway, let me be positive and say that I appreciate you guys supporting me, and you know my ups and my downs, and you know the good points and the low points and the happy points. So you're here for this journey. You're here from the very beginning, and I appreciate and I love you all, and I wish it was always positive. I wish, you know, I really wish it was always positive, but it's not always positive, you know. So that's the point. See, now, why isn't the fighter mine if I freed it? That's so weird. Alright, so, let's talk the future. I'm starting to get annoyed with myself when I keep going, the road to this, and the road to that, and the road to this. And it is nice, it is cool, you know, alright, but I'm getting to be where I'm getting the platinums faster than I ever was in my life. And now I'm getting bored with it. Like, the road is just boring because every fucking week or 2 weeks I'm getting 100 platinums, and I'm just bored with that because it's gonna be where I get 1,000 platinums in no time, and by my standards. So, like, I can't be doing the roads anymore. They can't be the roads anymore for now, or do something different. I gotta do something different because I'm getting the platinums way too quick, and I'm just annoying myself now. So some videos may stop. I mean, you know, I'll do the thing you want to see, 10,000 platinums. Yeah, I'm going to do that video. But I may change it up after a while. Or I may, you know, I don't know. Fucking shit. Come on, man. You make it impossible for me to get fucking... That's ridiculous. You make it impossible. Why do you make it impossible? Oh my god. I'm like so done. So I had the little version of this when I was a kid. The little mini arcade. You know what's funny? I was talking about how... I was talking to my kids about how in the 80s we had hot dogs everywhere. And then it became pizza. And then pizza went away, right? I mean, hot dogs went away, right? And recently, months after I said that, now there's all these places opening up, hot dog places. And I'm like overjoyed. Like, I'm happy that all these places are opening up. All these hot dog places. I'm like a little kid. It's all about learning patterns. That's the whole point. It says you play it, you play it till you know, and just you learn the pattern and you get it done. And you also, like with this part, you can't kill too many of those things because I need to have them, like those regular things on the top, I need to have them like take my shit. So I can't kill all those. But these little shit breathers, these noisemakers, I gotta kill as many as possible because they're in the way for me getting the, you know. But I gotta leave some alive. There you go. All I need is one guy, that's it. Just one guy to get it to the next stage because you can't fuck up the next stage because it's a challenging stage. I fucked up now. Fuck! Come on. Let's go. Really, dude? Come on. Oh, he's not going to do anything now, right? Fuck him. One of the things I want to talk about on the Everything Show is I cannot believe that there are people out there that are so fucking stupid to try to make a play that the Snyderverse is returning, and they're trying so bad to lie through their teeth that the Superman James Gunn movie is a failure, and it's absolutely embarrassing. It's embarrassing how, and people were blocking me and shit, and all I did was say box office. Like, people are just, like, unfucking believable, and to try to make it that there's any chance that that's returning, right? When Warner Brothers may be buying, Paramount may be buying Warner Brothers, they're so fucking stupid because, one, Henry Cavill's getting older, okay? He's not going to have that physique, so you're a fucking moron. Two, none of them want to do it. Ben Affleck doesn't want to be Batman anymore. Like, Gal Gadot probably would be able to carry it off because she's amazing. But, like, all these, like, right now, Henry Cavill is hurt. He was filming Highlander. They got to delay the filming because now he's injured, but he has to fight in the movie, so they have to delay the entire movie. So, and you get older, it takes longer to heal, too. So, he's not young anymore either. So, and to think that they were going to fucking, that the Snyderverse is coming back, get over it. Get the fuck over it. It's never happening. It's never happening ever. Never happening ever. Never happening ever. And the thing that kills me is they're like, oh, James Gunn is being silent that the Penguin won all the awards. First of all, if he didn't want that to exist, it wouldn't exist. He would be able to stop it. He would be able to stop a Batman 2. He would be able to stop all that shit. So don't be fucking stupid. He's the head of DC EU, like in movies with the other guy. Like, they are allowing all of it. So don't fucking give me a break with that shit. Okay? And you could have other stuff. Doesn't mean the Snyderverse is going to return either. So no, the Snyderverse is not coming back, period. You're done. And they're just jealous because Marvel was able to bring back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and Otto Octavius and Green Goblin and, mix all the universes, like whatever, but they can't do that. So now they're a bunch of bitches. And they're being bitches about it, that they can't get their way. Yeah, because DC sucks compared to Marvel, sorry. I'm not a DC guy. I like Superman. I like Batman, but I'm not, I don't go run to buy their merchandise. Come on, what the fuck? No, maybe it's not meant to happen now. Maybe later today. There's such a thing as trying too hard. What I would like is this generation to get involved in the classics like this. Wow, I totally play like shit there. Wow. Okay. I think it's time to go touch grass. It's time to go outside. There's a chance. There's always a chance for a different platinum, but a monumental one. But we shall see. So going forward, I'm going to get to 10,000 platinum soon. I'm going to do my podcasts. I'm going to talk about Doctor Who. I'm going to put videos up all over the place, Doctor Who. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be subscribed. It's okay. But just don't troll. That's it. Let people be in their corner. Let me be in my corner. Let them be in their corner. Let me do my thing. Let them do their thing. You don't need to silence me. And if you try, ain't gonna work. So, live and let live. Respect the other opinion. So let them have a voice. And don't try to silence it. That's the moral to the story. I'll try one more time. I said I was going to buy myself a victory pizza when I got to 10,000. And you know what? I'm going to do it anyway, even though I didn't get to 10,000, because you know what? I could do that. I could reward myself for getting 9,999. Why not? Mm-hmm. Why aren't they doing it? That's stupid. Can I leave enough of them alive? Is that what it was? Imagine growing up with this, right? Where this is the greatest graphics at one point in time. This was the top graphics at one point in time. Considered state of the art. This. Imagine that. Even worse than this. Those were the times. Those were the times. I'm telling you, Pac-Man, greatest fucking, one of the greatest fucking games ever. And Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 is beautiful. Beautiful platinum to have. I consider that more AAA than anything. That's a beautiful platinum to have. Like, having that platinum is like having a fucking Ferrari. I would take Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 over God of War any day of the week. Honestly, that's me. That's me. Any day of the week. Fuck that up. It was something to play. I was watching somebody stream the other day, and I guess that they have alternate versions of Punch-Out, that they just altered shit and they made their own fucking fighters or something online. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because I never seen that version before, because it's, I guess, modded or it's fake or whatever. But I mean, it's cool to see it different, but it's not really different, because it's the new Boxer is just looks different, but has the same patterns as like Piston Honda or Bolt Bull or whatever. But I remember like always wishing there was more Punch-Outs. But Mike Tyson, see, there was, when I was a kid, there was Punch-Out in the arcade, and that was the first. And then they brought it over for Nintendo having a game. And they called it Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And that was the best. That was the best. And there was never a Punch-Out that was better than that. Because Mike Tyson was the fucking best. But yes, it was still, alright, the other ones are still good. But they weren't as good. But that's fine. Right? But I'm always like, what the fuck is wrong with Nintendo? Why can't they see that some of these things would make them so much fucking money if they just gave it a chance? Just like someone made the decision to make a Donkey Kong character, Mario, have his own fucking franchise. It was always Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was first. I mean, Donkey Kong was more popular than Mario at one point. You knew what Donkey Kong was. When I was in the hospital when I was a kid, and I almost died, my father had a custom-made Donkey Kong fucking hoodie made up, I think. And he spent, like, because he almost lost me and everything, and he knew I loved Donkey Kong. And he had it custom fucking made. And he gave it to me when I was fucking, like, I got very sick after I got out of the hospital. I was really a bad way. my body system, everything. I don't know what the fuck. And when I was a kid, and he got that for me, and I'll never forget it. That the effort he took into making me happy when like they thought the worst, and they thought you know he didn't even know, like it was just like a thing. I think about it now, it's so weird. Like he like I was so bad off, and I kept getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and they almost lost me because they couldn't revive me on the table. That's what it was. There was he wanted to kill the doctor because the doctor, he kept saying, you don't have to pull his tonsils out, you don't have to pull his tonsils out, you don't have to pull his tonsils out. And then I almost died because they didn't pull my tonsils out. So I had to get surgery, and then they couldn't take it out. Like they needed a bigger tool to get it out. I think at the time broke the Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest tonsils. And after they tried to wake me up, I wasn't waking up, and my father freaked out. My whole family was there. They freaked out, and I did come to, but my father was such a bad way where I couldn't. It wasn't a thing like have ice cream and shit. My throat was so bad. Like everything bothered it. Everything. Even ice cream. Like it was, I got deathly ill. I got very weak. When I got home, I was so sickly. And I could not, my throat was really damaged. Like my throat, everything was bad that I couldn't, I was eating so little, and my mother tried to nurse me back to health, but my father got that hoodie for me, custom made, and he gave it to me, like, in the hospital. Because at the time, Donkey Kong that was it. There was no Mario. It was, like, Mario was in the game, but it was Donkey Kong. And my father knew when I was a kid, I was a gamer. Before the title of gamer. And, you know, he just took that extra mile because he almost lost me. He's like, just making up something because of something I loved. Listening to a child's likes, and just make something that didn't exist just because I loved it, and he almost lost me. It was like a thing. And he made me that Donkey Kong hoodie thing. Like he got it, spent a fortune back then. And I'll never forget it. Never forget it. And then my mother finally nursed me back to health. My mother was a damn saint. Fucking saint. You could never say anything bad about my mother. Even though these people did. That's what hurt me too. If they would have known her and realized what a fucking wonderful human being she was, and how she would help anybody, even if those who hurt her. She saw the best in people. She wanted you to forgive. She wanted you to love. She wanted you to help people even if they attacked you. Like, make them better people, motivate them, help them. Like, my forgiveness comes from her, but my anger comes from my father. My father didn't take shit. My mom was a poet. Maybe that's why I was a poet. My mom wanted peace. She didn't want drama. She didn't want nonsense. She didn't want battles. She wanted everybody to get along. She was always about family. This is your family. This is your family. Let's go visit all your family. Let's go visit all your cousins. Let's go visit all these people. These are your family. Don't forget your family. These are your grandparents. These are your aunts and uncles. Always imbuing that, how important it is. How family's important. How friends are important. Always big on that, on friends. You gotta help people if you can. Even if they don't deserve it. That you never know what someone's going through. You never know how bad people have it, or how they're suffering, and maybe it makes them meaner, or whatever she used to teach me. I'm like, why does these people act like this? And she would tell me, like somebody hurt them, or something happened to make them not care. My father, like, taught me respect. He would beat people up for respect. He would beat people up if they disrespected. Like that Italian thing, like that was a big fucking thing. The whole entire family. Disrespect. You disrespect, you're gonna get fucking beat up, or you're gonna get hurt, or you're gonna get whatever. Like, you cannot, how dare you, and all that stuff. And the honor, I learned the word respect, honor. I learned a lot being a kid. Honor was a big fucking word. Family doing honorable things. Family recognized. My father recognized. My father being invited to the Vatican all those times. Knowing the Pope and everybody in the church. Them respecting my father, not just in the church, but all avenues. My godfather being a great detective. These things shape you when you're a child, you know? They shape you. In good ways and in bad ways. My thing, I feel it's good ways, you know? But like a sense of right and wrong. I'm going too far, you know? You always love people, like, even when I do my podcast, I want to know the other opinion. I want to know, well, you know, people don't have to agree. I want to know why they feel this way. The difference of opinion. And that should not be silenced. People should not be assassinating people in this world. It's horrible. Who cares? Who cares if you don't agree with them? Who cares? It's gotten to be so ridiculous that... And I'm really mad at Facebook because I wanted to do a podcast with Scott the other day, but I get mad when they don't give him the messages. And like they just play favorites or whatever, they just don't. Here we go. Come on, what the fuck? On that note, welcome to this channel. Welcome to this channel. It is all about no editing. No editing. You see me fail if I fail. You see me succeed if I succeed. There is no editing here. If I don't do it, I don't do it. And that's why you should love this channel and you should love me, because it's genuine. When I do it, it's celebrated. Oh, he did it. He got the platinum. He did it. But if I can't do it, like how many videos did you see me dying in Bloodborne? Like, he's never going to do it. And I did it, right? It's sometimes, maybe it's, you know what, the way I look at it, I'm not going to get aggravated that I didn't get to 10,000 platinum. Because I shouldn't even got 18 platinums today or 17 platinums today. Out of nowhere, just, you know what, this thing happened. Where it's like, why am I holding these platinums? Why? Why? Why am I holding these platinums? Why? Just get them. Bought 26 games. I could get it like that with any other game. I don't want to. I want Galaga. I want Galaga, man. Maybe I'll change my mind later. Maybe it'll be Ghostbusters. You know, maybe it'll be Demon Souls if I play that later. Maybe it'll be something else, but I want it to be something. I do agree with TJ Mead that 10,000 should be something. Not that I'm crazy about it, but 10,000 should be special. Even if I don't do it anymore, 10,000 should be special. I agree. But let's talk about beyond that. Where is my head at, if you want to know? I don't see anybody talking. I don't see anybody commenting. I don't know if YouTube is malfunctioning. Is YouTube malfunctioning? I don't know. I don't see anybody's comments. That's so weird. Who's here? Is anybody here? Anybody in here? I don't see any comments. It's quiet like crickets. It's weird. Maybe it's too early? Am I filming too early? No, it's almost 5 o'clock. Almost 5 o'clock. The day is gone. Maybe it's just too early for people. I didn't even go on TikTok to see the bullshit. I knew he wouldn't get it. I knew that Matrixlord212 would not get these products. I knew it. I knew it. You know what I say to that? Fuck you. That's what I say to that. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I think I'm going to start doing videos and streams on different categories. That's what I think I need to do. All right. Come on, that part! Get off my golf course! Anybody see Falling Down? That was a great fucking movie. Get off my golf course! Funny day. Funny day, people. So this is Galaga. Blake! What's up? What's up, Blake? Finally, somebody speaks. Yay! Good! Good, bro. Good for you, man. I'm doing good, too. Perfect. 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 Yes! Not the platinum yet. Not the platinum yet, but it's one of the trophies that has eluded me. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's not the platinum yet, but it's one of the trophies. One of the trophies that is taking me years to get. I finally got. So now, it is a victory. This stream is a victory. I'm gonna say that this stream is a victory. It wasn't the 10,000th platinum, but I finally got the 23rd level finished perfectly. So now we're down to 2 levels. Now I'm excited. All about the 26, but I gotta get to 27, but... Okay. Come on. Beam me up. Come on. Not working. Come on. Alright, hold on. Let me sit down for a second. Let me just see. Let me see the comments. I was born in 1974. I was born in 74, so anybody, so what are you saying, like that if you're a 90s kid but people are saying you're not a 90s kid because you weren't born in a certain thing? No. I mean, is that when you were born in the 90s? You're a 90s kid if you're born in the 90s. What's... Yeah, so you're a 90s kid, so why are you going to listen to anybody? Why are you going to listen to anybody? Say you're not really a 90s kid if you're a 90s kid. Well, don't listen to these people. Don't listen to these people. You can't listen to these people. I was born in 74. I'm a 70s kid. But I'm also an 80s kid because I'm a kid in the 80s, so like, don't listen to these people. Don't. People talk such shit. People talk such shit. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to anybody. You know why I got the trophy? Because I released all the stuff that was bothering me in the stream. And I was saying all the stuff that people were trying to hurt me and everything, and how I bounced back and how I survived and no one broke me. And I got that release, and then I just got the trophy. And that's the way I look at it. It's like I didn't have anything bottled up inside, and I got rid of the stuff that was holding me back, and I got the trophy. And that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. That stuff was like a cancer. Stuff, these hurtful comments, these things that people do. All right, here we go. I don't know the pattern. I do not know the pattern. Okay. Going in blind here. Okay. All right. That's understandable, because again, I haven't played that level in a long time, so I don't know whatever. Hold on. I would start, like, you really should care about your own feelings too. You know, you're a really nice person. You reached out to me. You're very caring, and that was great. But you need to not listen to these people. These people try to hurt people. Like, don't pay attention to some of these people. Don't listen to these people. You know who you are. You know you were born in the 90s. You know you're a 90s kid. You know you're a 2000 kid too, because you were a kid then too. So don't listen. Don't listen. People would say, "Oh my God, Matrixlord212 failed today." No, Matrixlord212 got a trophy. It took him years not to get. I haven't gotten, and I got one trophy, and I'm fucking ecstatic right now. Look, give me 1 second. Let me get into this thing. I just want to make sure this trophy pops. 1 second. Did this trophy pop? Yes. Yeah, so I achieved the victory today. It may not have been the 10,000 platinum, but it is the trophy for doing stage 23 perfect. And then the other two trophies would be 27 and 31, and then there's the platinum. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to buy myself a slice of pizza, and I'm going to celebrate. So thank you guys for all the love and everything, support. Thank you, Blake. And I'm probably will check on TikTok when I get back to see all these people put me down, and it's fine. I don't believe any of it. Thank you guys for your support. Going for the 10,000 platinum, hopefully today. Take care. Bye for now.